clap your hands, 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 clap your hands,
Very bad, not good. Cool.
Okay, so I think it's very bad because India have a lot of people which we a crowded country and people use more vehicle to from the work or something which will do many more and increase the percent of air pollution. If we should use less vehicle and have less population, we will balance the pollution and all these things. So it will be better for the country.
I think it's pretty bad. Pollution is really bad. It's caused by the gases and stuff. I think it should be stopped.
So I think that the air pollution, right? Air pollution in India caused a serious problem in there because when people interacted with like air pollution every day, their health will be, how you say, they will not be healthy anymore, and when they breathe in all those air pollutions, maybe that will kill them eventually.
I don't know India that much, but I think it's bad just because I know there are cars there and it's kind of a poor country. So, like not poor, but oh come on, I don't know.
I'm not really familiar with what's going on in North India. I just know it's super overpopulated, and maybe one of the reasons why it's experienced so much pollution is because there's so many people now, and the cities are becoming so densely populated that they're producing a lot of pollution. And I don't know, maybe something to do with the climate or the weather patterns, and it's kind of blowing everything up north, but I'm assuming that has something to do with the overpopulation problem in India. So.
Okay, so solutions to air pollution. Difficult question. Difficult even more so for me as a white man, because we enjoyed our industrial revolution without anyone else telling us that we couldn't burn these fossil fuels and make progress in our economies, and we are very rich now compared to other parts of the earth. So it's kind of hypocritical sometimes for us to say, you can't have these cars, you can't have this cheap fuel, you can't burn this coal. But we do need to say that, because otherwise, unfortunately, the consequences will be dire. And the consequences in India will be even more pronounced because it's such a high population of people. I believe we were talking off camera, and you were saying that a lot of the pollution in the city you're talking about has been caused by emissions from cars, right?
Yeah.
So there are solutions to that. These solutions are mainly technological, right? You can get low emission or low carbon emission, or even solar power or battery power cars. Unfortunately, there seems to not be much of a political appetite or an economic appetite for these kind of more energy-friendly technologies, because people like the oil companies, the people in power who are paid for by the oil companies, don't want to change the status quo. So until that comes up and people come into office, or there's some kind of change in the political mindset, then I'm afraid I'm a little bit fatalistic about the solutions to this problem.